Oh, baby, it's time again. Ooh, deadly premonition. Who's ready for more of this? I'm ready for more of this. Last time, I died a bunch in a sawmill because I don't know how buttons work on Nintendo controllers. And I'm still mad about it. Yeah, welcome back to Greenville, motherfuckers. We on some bullshit. Why do you know that song from my start card? It's from Deadly Premonition. This is the game that it's from. Oh, you can select completed chapters? Sure. Would I like to restart with this file? That's interesting wording, but yeah, sure.
Previously during the investigation.
Previously.
These puppies are making me go to another town in the boondocks again.
I didn't think you'd keep me waiting in the rain for so long.
Welcome to Greenville. I'm the sheriff, George Woodman. Call me George.
There's definitely something in this town. Do you feel it, Zach? My coffee warned me about it.
Isn't this the same intro that we had before? I just finished chapter 6, didn't I? That was no recap at all. Yeah, no, I'm still... This is where I was.
Welcome back, everyone.
Ah, Thomas.
Hey, Suika.
Agent Morgan. It's past 2100. Let's meet up again at the community center tomorrow. I haven't been sleeping much since this all started, to be honest. I'm exhausted.
I was just about to suggest the same thing.
I'll make arrangements for people to gather between 1500 and 1700. I'll try and get as many people as I can to come, so don't be late, okay? Don't be late.
I'll be there.
The community center's on the south side. I've marked it on your map.
Thanks, Thomas.
Well then, see you tomorrow.
Okay. Oh yeah, also we gain the ability to, like, hold our breaths. What is this? Oh, we can replay the nightmare if I feel like it. I do not, bluntly, feel like it. Hey, I didn't find every key except the right one. I found every key except the right one minus one. Oh look, an actual squirrel. Would you like to hear a squirrel fact? There's something in there. There's a trading card in there. I want to get it. How do I get in there? It's like we have nowhere to be for quite a while, so am I supposed to just drive into it? It's changed my camera options. Okay, yes, I am just supposed to drive into it. Why is it like this? Hi, Zoku. Welcome back to this again. Oh, fuck.
Speaking of 80s movies, one jewel in the rough springs to mind. Deadly Spawn. Do you remember that one, Zach?
Back in '83. Directed by Douglas McCown. Right. It was filmed pretty cheap, but still it was pretty good. The monster design with the mouth crammed full of teeth, I loved it. So many delicious B-movie cliches. Did you know that they made a sequel? But I never got to see the sequel. The rental store didn't have it for some reason. They said the staff for the sequel was totally different from the original. Wonder how the sequel turned out. You know, the monster in that one responded to sound.
Wait, Zach. Sounds a lot like the movie Tremors.
I think that one was back in '89,
Tremors.
directed by Ron Underwood. Now that was a great role for Kevin Bacon. Masterpiece.
Zach, that one had sequels like crazy. I remember there was a fourth one. I've only seen the first one, though.
I heard all this the first time, didn't I? I need new movie facts. Fuck, where am I going? Hi, Lemon Corner. Is it your first time watching me stream? Well, this is a fantastic introduction to my stream. Me not knowing how to drive a car. I'm trying to get it a secret, and I have no fucking idea how to get there. This doesn't seem right. This is like in totally the opposite direction. Like, it's in there, but how do I get in there? What the fuck? Am I supposed to go up and around? There's like a ramp out, so like, what the fuck? Why is the engine now making noises?
Zach, is there something here that you want to check out?
Yes.
We need to be at the community center by 1500 today. Just think of talking in front of all those people. What do you think, Zach? It's going to get fun.
No, Morgan. How do I get to the card? I might have to give up on the card. I know. No, yes, no? How the fuck do you get in here? Holy shit. I have to know. I have to know. Dude, me too, White Shirt. I love this game on the 360. I have to know how the fuck you get in here. It doesn't seem like you can. What's the trick here? No, this is just fenced off from every direction. I declare this bullshit and I'm leaving. Do you want to hear the results, Jess? No. I'm leaving.
Tremors. I think Fred Ward was in it. You say Fred Ward, and I say Remo.
But I don't know how to drive. Fucking American Idiot ass sounding song. Where did it, oh no, I'm okay. Oh yeah, oh shit. Maybe this will lead me to the correct way to get that fucking card. Seriously, game, bite me. I can't drive in a straight line. It isn't possible in this video game. It can't be done. No one's ever done it. I don't know how to drive! Oh shit. I took a wrong turn. It's okay, I can fix it. With a kite and trip. Oh fuck. I think I'm about to time out because of that. Epic. I don't think I'm going to take the time to do all of these because the driving controls in this game are absolute trash. I do want to see what you get for this one. I lost so much time because of that one where I managed to, like, get past it without... Why is it not accelerating at all? What the fuck? Game broke. At least they provide a quit option for that scenario, I guess. There we go. Now it's working. What the fuck? What was it doing? No, this car does not have gears. I don't know why. I don't know why someone said that. That's not a thing in this game. Fuck you, game. No, that's a fail. Oh, it doesn't automatically transport you either. Nah, fuck this. This game's driving is trash. Pass on this as well. Maybe when I get a faster car. But this game's driving is way too bad for me to bother with that.
Zach, picking up from where we left off. Tremors. I think Fred Ward was in it. You say Fred Ward, and I say Remo Williams, The Adventure Begins. That one was back in '85, I think. Directed by Guy Hamilton. Guess Hamilton was aiming to start a series like 007, but it had no sequels. A real shame. Do you remember the martial arts they used in that film? Called Senanju? The ultimate in martial arts, using no weapons at all.
Well, if you have to do the races to get a faster car, then I'm just never doing it. This game's driving is garbage. Pass.
Man, that was a good character. He was played by Joel Grey, the best supporting actor in Cabaret. Of course, in Remo, he had so much makeup on you couldn't
Look at
tell.
this shit. It's definitely a horror game. We're just not in, like, the nether dimension right now. Like, this is what happens if I tap the stick slightly. It just goes, like, everywhere. It's somehow too stiff and too loose at the same time. It's, like, it's remarkable how bad the driving is. Mind you, when the frame rate's high, the driving's actually really fucking fast. Is it just me, or does the frame rate seem smoother than it was yesterday? Is it because it's dark? Thanks. Yeah, is it because it's dark or something? Like, the game speed is actually noticeably higher. Like, game speed is tied to the frame rate in this game because it's one of those. As a reference, don't do that. Don't do that when you make your video game. But this game is one of those. Consequently, because the frame rate actually, like, isn't eating shit, the driving's quite quick.
Jennifer Grey. You knew that, right, Zach? Jennifer Grey. She's in one of my most favorite movies. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. 1986, directed by John Hughes. Huh, that one was so 80s.
Zach, you're not the most cheerful guy I know. But you really do like those cheerful movies.
We used to love those teenage movies back then, didn't we? Breakfast Club and Pretty in Pink.
I'm stuck.
Almost Fire and Fast Times at Ridgemont High. That last one was in 1982. directed
There's a
by
wall
Amy.
here?
Now that was an impressive film. You've got Sean Penn in
No?
the lead,
Huh?
with Jennifer Jason Leigh and Phoebe Cates. Not to mention Nicolas Cage and Forrest Whitaker were in it too. And the original book and the script were written by Cameron Crowe. How could that not be a great film?
Do you remember, Zach?
When that movie ended, the last words, "the end," was from an arcade game. That's right, it was from Missile Command. That stuck in my head for a while. The memories. I feel like I have a lot of movies to catch up on. Let's just hope we can get to the end of this case soon. Then maybe we can catch up on a few.
Give some thought about what movie you want to see next, Zach.
I mean, this is to the community center, which I don't need to be at right now. Menu! Sucks! You know, I don't really need to be here right now. I need to be here later. Why is that so loud? I think the frame rate's actually better at night. I legitimately think it's because it's dark. Maybe it's just town? I don't know, like, it still seems pretty good, even in town. Oh, some hitching. Some hitching. Yeah, no, I think it's just town that runs like shit. Because you can tell the frame rate, like, when it gets to town, it really starts to slow down. Anyway, what am I doing exactly? Running low on fuel is what I'm doing right now. I might want to seek a way to fall asleep for a bit and then, like, wake up and... Oh, there goes the frame rate. See you, buddy. Like, just morning, though? Whoa, gnarly. Okay, where the fuck am I going? Navigating Greenville is not the easiest task in the world. Galaxy of Terror, don't need to be there. Greenville Sheriff's Department. A&G Diner, we could go there. There are people there. Somehow. Nick's house, Anna's house. Pink with no explanation. Brian's house. Burma got farm, I can sleep in the shed. Fiona is just out in the road. Where's the hotel? That's the hospital. That's not the hotel. Bone. Milk Barn's on the other side of fucking town. Oh, this is a small town, they said. The fuck hell it is, my dude. Where's the hotel? Holy shit. This town ain't fucking small. My town's smaller than this. This ain't fucking small. If you need a car to navigate it, it's not small. Where the fuck is the goddamn hotel? Holy shit. Tuh! That's so far away! Especially because I need fuel, because I have no fuel. Why is the gas stand so far away on the other side? Why is everything so far apart in this game? This town isn't small at all! I need gas. I got half.
Okay, Zach. I've been thinking about what movie I'd like to watch next. And finally, I've made a
Just
decision.
use flares for new car.
It's always hard to narrow it down just to one
Yeah,
movie.
no, I could
But
do.
I've put a lot of thought into this, and I'm sure you'll agree with me.
How do I get new flares? Like, I've got 2, but how do I get more?
Directed by Steven Spielberg himself, the grandfather of panic movies, set in a small town in Massachusetts. That movie made me
Yeah,
stay away
nothing's
from the
open.
beach
I might as
for
well go to
years.
bed.
I was always afraid that a hand might come floating up. You know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah? It's Jaws. The underwater camera work accompanied by that John Williams music. I'd never been that scared by a movie before. But the best thing about it is that it isn't just...
It isn't just be a panic movie.
The mayor who won't close the beach even when there are so many victims. And Chief Brody putting the citizens' lives above all else. The film gave a lot of time to the dispute and friction between them. It certainly had a lot of messages for a 2-hour film. That's probably another reason why it was such a record-breaking hit. One of my regrets in life is that I didn't see it at the movie theater. I guess I was still just a child back then. But still, I wanted to taste that terror in real time.
That reminds me, Zach. Did you know this one?
Jaws also appears in another movie that was produced by Spielberg, the second Back to the Future. It was directed by Robert Zemeckis, who later made Forrest Gump. That's also a masterpiece, of course, but we'll discuss that another time.
Oh,
So the
no!
scene where Jaws appears is right after Marty McFly goes 30 years into the
Okay,
future.
no, we're okay.
He passes by a movie theater.
Oh, I can't. No,
and
it's
is attacked by a
thoroughly
holographic
stuck
shark.
now, though.
Marty is shocked, of course, but looking closer, he sees the words Jaws Part 19. The director is
No,
credited
the car
as
is
Steven Spielberg
totally stuck
Jr.
now.
In reality, there were actually only 4 Jaws movies. It was still a great joke.
Fuck.
30
I mean, I can
years
just
from
get out, but-
1985 would be 2015. We'll be there pretty soon.
I wonder what life would be like by then, Zach.
Thank God the game auto parks. Woohoo!
Oh, hi.
Do you have flares? Oh my God, she does. I was joking, but she does. Okay then. I'll take like as many as you have, and also as many cigarettes as you have. No, no good either. Well, fuck you too, Polly. Jesus. I just want my weather check bonus. What's in the microwave? What, no eggs this time? Fraudulent. Alright, where's York's room? Which one of the... Oh, thank you, glowy thing, for... Thank goodness, we can save the game. Math. 9 hours should be fine. Ah! My food! I am starving. These are all still being cleaned. Dude, imagine if you could just select how long you wanted to sleep for from a menu. That's the dream. It's It's also totally unrealistic. Complete balderdash. What time is it? In the game universe, that is. 7. 7 is okay. Can I eat food? Yeah, I guess I can have coffee. Those are called alarm clock. About that.
There's no theme park in this town, though. All that good luck is just slipping away. But I think I'll have a thrilling enough time right here anyway.
Extra fortune telling, but Polly, where's my food?
Oh, hi.
I tried to menu down. Wait, bullets? What? She has bullets now. Oh, she also has more food. I will take all of your donuts. I'll take cheese. Another cheese, please. Another cheese.
Oh, hi.
Oh, you have to do it with the D-pad? What was she talking about? Well, we're gonna have to eat manually from the menu. Egg? You took your time to eat. Oh, yeah, the nightmare salmon. That's good for us. Pickles. Pickles are pretty good. I ate a lot. Cheese. Yeah, no, okay. Good to go, baby. We just scarfed down like a million food substances on the spot. 1 egg. Can I offer you an egg in this trying time? And a can of pickles and cheese. It's a healthy breakfast, just maybe not when you eat them out of your bag. Don't think that's supposed to sound like that. Who moved the cars? Excuse you, but I need those. How do you get in there? Fuck you, Bush. Oh. The sound is hella having difficulties right now. There's just a every so often. Also, oh my god, it's so hard to change the camera while you're turning this thing. Right, back into town we go. Maybe some things will actually be open now, and we can, like, mess with the townsfolk for a bit. He's just whistling. He's not actually talking. I haven't indulged the fishing yet, no. I don't remember doing the fishing all that much when I played the game originally. Thank you, game. Very cool. Beep. Beep beep. Transfer, please. Oh. The bar is closed. How is this possible? It's 7 AM. It might still be like too early to have anything interesting be open. that's that good shit. There's some of those fucking races that I can never do. But there's a card there.
Zach, if you notice anything, just stop me.
I've definitely noticed something. This came out a while ago, and well, I say a while ago, not really a while ago at all. Of course it's fucking locked. But there's a trading card. Like, maybe a week or so? How long ago was that Nintendo Direct? I don't know. Hasn't been that long. Fuck it, man. My dude, you just phased through the car. Yeah, okay, so why the fuck is it so slow to, like, turn? Holy shit. I said, it's somehow too stiff and there's just feathers emanating from the ground there. It's somehow too stiff and too fast at the same time. An impressive balance that leads to a game feeling like it's no good no matter what you do. Tap that, fucking... Is this place also no, okay, I can just get this one. This one's just out in the open. The bank. Get out of car. Thank you for parking. There, we got a trading card. Can I just drive through the bushes? No. Was the driving always this bad? Also, why is the camera now, like, firmly up York's ass? What the fuck? Get that out of here. Why is everything still shut? It's 7 AM. Wake up. Okay, what is open then? Jesus. What fucking dumb schedule do these people keep? What kind of fucking hellscape is this when nothing's open at 7 AM? So what kind of hellscape is this where it's like impossible to navigate? Holy moly. I'm honestly tempted to just go and progress the main story at this point because I forgot how fucking tedious the navigation is, and it really is very fucking tedious. I might just bin out on doing the side quests entirely. Jesus Christ, I can't find anything in this shit fucking map. Milk barn. Milk barn seems to be open. But where is this, like, relative to me? I am there, therefore I should go upwards. That's quite a while away. That sound effect is still extremely loud. Hey, Escrunt. Not helping the general, like, obnoxiousness of navigation is the fact the frame rate takes a shit when you're outdoors, which causes it to go even slower.
Zach, we can take a rest if you're tired.
Yeah, no, this isn't a blind playthrough. I've played through the game on 360 before. Limit 1517 for the speed limit. No, I think that's the game mistaking it for the frame rate! Oh good, the gas stand is closed. Because the gas stand closes in this video game. I'm getting the card, though.
Zach, is there something here that you want to check out? We need to be at the community center by 1500 today.
Shh! Sponge!
What do you think, Zach? It's going to get fun.
Yeah, don't spoil the game for people who haven't experienced it. I'm too close, therefore the bullets are actually firing inside the box. There was nothing in the box. Dog. Can I pet the dog? Yo, this game sucks. I can't pet the dog. Is it safe to use it? It looks open? Does it? 'Cause it don't. Can you tell what the opening hours are of a given place? Apparently not. It says closed when you're in the car, but not closed when you're out of the car. But it's not open. It says it's not. I can see it on the HUD. Yeah, I don't know, I think I'm gonna have to advance time by a little bit to get this to fucking go anywhere interesting. Is it 8 o'clock or is it 9 that things open? Nope, that also did not do the trick. Jesus Christ! What kind of place has nothing open by 8? What the fuck? When does this place open? I have no gas. I would like to get more gas. The map is of no help here. That's my objective, not the opening hours of the thing. But it's not open, and it won't tell me when they do open, so I'm just sitting here wasting time. Okay, well, whatever. We'll come back here later, I guess. We can walk around this part of town, probably. Ooh. Ooh, secrets and stuff. Imagine there just being $60 on a rooftop. I can go to the gun place. Why is nothing open? Did it weaken? This game has no sense of date. Milk barn's open. We can go into Milk Barn, apparently the only place in town that's open before fucking noon. Buddy, I'll talk to you in a moment. There's a trading card. Greekoch. Alright, fine. I just wanted to meet some fucking characters for you guys. Holy shit.
So, you're the talk of the town.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please call me York. That's what everyone always calls me.
The name's Keith. A pleasure meeting you, York. Sure is a big scar. It's bigger than I thought it would be.
So, Keith, I have a couple of questions about the incident.
Huh? Sure, fire away, man.
Did you know Anna Graham?
Yeah, of course, man. Poor little Anna. She was such a nice girl. I mean, what kind of sicko would do that to her?
Well, I'm here to catch that sicko. Listen, even the smallest piece of information might be useful to me. If there's anything you noticed or want to let me know, contact me.
Okay, will do, bro. You got my cooperation, FBI.
Another thing, I'll be frequenting your store during my stay here, so I'll see you around.
Sure thing, bro. We got what you need, so drop in anytime.
Rockin'!
Hey, bro.
This guy doesn't have all the stuff. Spiritual map A. Ooh. We can buy weapons, you know, always useful. I'd like to buy cigarettes, because I spent cigarettes trying to fucking get the gas station to open. We gotta get spiritual map A.
Hey, man. The spot on the map is called Cope's Tunnel. It's one of a couple of places in town where, like, spooky stuff happens. I'll tell you a story, okay, man? But, don't go spreading it around. The spirits, they don't like publicity.
The lighting just went.
Disagree.
Oh no!
When this place was a lumber kingdom, you know, the rockin' 80s, that tunnel was the main connection from the lumber yard to this town. Every day, huge trailers would, like, come in and out. Lots of traffic, dude. Of course, some people were, like, all up in arms. Save our nature, stop pollution, you know. Big business was pushing in here from all over the US of A. Everyone was bickering over the forest. So some of the town people got even more worked up, you know? They started a protest inside the tunnel itself. I guess maybe that was the start of all the bad times.
Back in the hole.
Bad times.
Oh yeah, man. Rough stuff and heavy times, man. The conservationists and the lumber workers faced off with each other. Neither side was backing down, and that made things worse. Amid all this chaos, there was a man and a woman who got engaged. Problem was that the man was a lumberjack, and the woman, she was a tree hugger. They rarely ever fought, but then, one morning, they had a lover's quarrel. People think that her love of nature clashed with his profession. But we'll never know what they really were fighting about that morning. The man shouted. He called her an idiot. And then he stormed out and went to work. If only he had known, that would be the last word he would ever say to her. When he finished his work for the day, he got in his car and drove home. When he got to the tunnel, he saw lantern lights glowing faintly. Those fools, not again. He just thought they were protesting in the tunnel again. And to scare them a little, he decided to speed up. He probably thought they'd all scatter so he wouldn't hit them, but the lights didn't move. In fact, one came toward him. A second later, there was a thud, and the lantern flew up into the air. Slammed on his brakes, too late, of course. Then, totally freaked, climbed out to see what had happened. I don't need to tell you who he hit, do I? What's more, in her mangled hand, there was a letter to the head of the lumber mill. A peaceful settlement offer. The woman had no other relatives other than the man. And the lumber mill took no responsibility for the accident. It was going out of business anyways.
What happened to the man then?
No one saw him again. Some say he killed himself, or simply just vanished.
Simply
You know,
vanished.
he might still be in the tunnel, weeping over his lost love.
Oh.
So now, some folks say there's a ghost of a young man that haunts the tunnel. I told you it was called Cope's Tunnel, right? Well, check this out. Some people call it Corpse Tunnel now.
How clever.
You better be careful, Mr. FBI, if you go down there by yourself.
Alrighty, map to psychic spot A. That cost me $2,000. Someone left $30 in the store.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. And you are?
Lily Ingram. My husband owns a convenience store, and we have 2 sons.
A fine introduction.
I like to think that I'm just a regular wife in a regular family. Aside from the point that our sons were the first witnesses to the crime scene.
You seem pretty calm considering their involvement in such a big murder case.
You think so?
Huh?
I'm glad to hear that. Anyway, if I looked all bleak and gloomy, I think it would hurt our business. Agent Morgan, about that scar.
Lily, please don't call me that. Call me York if you can. People have been calling me York for a long time.
You're a silly one.
No, not at all. I'm just a regular special agent. So what were you about to say, Lily?
Huh?
About my scar?
I'm sorry. I seem to have forgotten. It's because you said something silly.
I see. Well, if you remember anything important, just let me know.
I will.
I'll probably be making use of your store during my stay here, so I'll see you from time to time.
Okay,
No, not
I'll
at
see
all.
you soon then.
I love how he just brushes it the fuck off like that. Yo.
Hi there.
What have you got? What have they got? Oh, well, it's selling sickles. Okay, what's the full selection? We have different kinds of coffee. Stabilizer, flares, which I will probably need. Dude, onions. Ugh. Eggs. Are those stock photos? Probably. Hollandaise sauce. It's important to collect as many items as you can. $16 fucking for hollandaise sauce. Oh, pickles. Oh, salmon is good. Country ham. The unbelievable turkey sandwich. Oh.
Hi there.
No, why does the menu suck? I wanted to talk to her.
Hi there.
It's
You always look like a
$100 for a
busybody.
turkey sandwich, but it's a
Is
really
the
good
job
turkey
working you
sandwich.
that hard?
It's not so bad, hon. I've gotten used to it now, really. You seem to be taking it easy.
Sometimes it's important to take a laid-back approach. Pressing forward too quickly can be a recipe for disaster.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Look at that shit above her head.
Time on your hands. Can I ask you a favor?
Such as?
Nothing major. It's just our storage room is a total mess. Keith just makes it worse every time he tries to clean it up. And I can't move the heavy boxes in there. I used to ask my father to help us out, but, well, he's not that young anymore. Of course, I'll give you something in return.
I want to do
If you
things.
tidy the place up, I'll give you this.
What's that?
A bronze card. It's a discount card for the milk barn. You'll be able to buy things cheaper with this. I think it'll help you lower your investigation expenses.
So you're saying that helping you out will ultimately help the investigation?
Zach, what do you think? I don't mind if you want to help her.
Sure.
Thank you, hun. The storage room is this way.
Sokoban! But I hate Sokoban. Hey, Farian. We're playing Square Game, but like the wrong kind of Square Game. So hi, Alpha. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this. There's, like, a few of these puzzles, and I'm not sure if they're all worth doing. Just push the boxes! Zoku, I hate Zoku. More like Zoku, but that's why your name is that, probably. Maybe, I don't know, it sounds like that. Is this why it's called, is that why you're called that? I've never actually given any thought to that. So, like, sometimes Deadly Premonition is really cool and endearing, and sometimes it's like a form of torture.
You've been a big help. You're a real hero.
A hero?
You just can't leave those who need help alone, can you? I can tell you know, hun. You're that kind of guy. Anyway, here's your reward, hun. You've earned it.
Bronze card!
We'll give you a discount from your next purchase.
Thank you, Lily. We'd better be careful not to get carried away and overspend, Zach.
Agent York, you're a good person. My father doesn't seem to appreciate you yet, but I do.
And I'm sure Keith and the boys feel the same. Come by anytime, okay?
Deadly Premonition is really good, Farian, but it's also sometimes really not good. Okay, I didn't get the chance to address this. If it is an idea of cooking, cultivation of vegetables, recommended cooking ingredients, appetite and health, okay, anything. How to raise vegetables to be able to easily make. Characteristic bubble rise. Cocoa gum. That's normal.
Hi there.
But this woman, get her out of the frame.
Hi there.
Now we can buy a turkey sandwich for $90 instead of $100. But I don't want to. I don't remember. I know there's multiple of those like fucking block pushing puzzles, but I don't remember if you have to come back on a different day or if I can just leave and go back in. Yeah, we got a discount from our store, which is useful because now we can, like, buy more things. A cheap and dirty trick to price things correctly in yen is just to multiply it by like 100. Or is it 1,000? I don't remember. I think it's... No, I think I need to come back on a different day in order to get part 2 of Sokoban. Yeah, I think it's 100. That's how you do these things.
I disagree.
Intrepamid, thank you for the 4 months. Oh, my car moved here. How convenient. How inconvenient that my car... Why is that glowing now? Oh, is that Psychic Spot A? I mean, that and it's also partially a balancing thing. Because the turkey sandwich is, like, super good, so they gotta charge more for it. Like, welcome to video games. Car desperately needs gas and the fucking gas station isn't open. Bite me, Dead Prem. Who do I have to kill?
Zach, is there something here that you want? We need to be at the community.
I would like gas. Give me some gas. Is it gotta be like 10? The sound effect is so loud too. Oh, it's 10. The gas station opens at 10. That seems stupid. Also, the clock sound effect is like totally fucked. Oh, hey, we didn't see her last time.
Oh, I've never seen you here before. You in town?
Yeah,
to see
show
some
me the
sights?
fucking 2010 ass graphics.
What's your name?
I'm Gina. Folks call me the Rose.
I'm Francis York Morgan, FBI Special Agent. I'm investigating the death of Anna Graham.
FBI? Wow, how cool. And, ooh, I like that scar.
Her microphone is
Do you have any info on Anna or
It's like
any
mine.
suspicious individuals?
Ugh, I hate that complex stuff. Let's have a more simple conversation.
Simple.
Yeah. Do you want gas or not? Uh-huh.
Unreal! Yo, I ordered the car wash. Yeah, what a wash. What a great wash. She rubs the windshield a little bit with a sponge. Thing is, though, we're actually, like, drive forward. We're not done yet. I need to talk to her, too. No, this guy came out. Why does he go back indoors? Ah! I mean, I could just give him more. Somehow, it got more expensive. If I remember correctly, this goes nowhere. But it is funny, so I might as well just do it when I'm here.
Benjamin, my good buddy. Listen up. I got something new to tell ya. I'll tell you another one when I see you again.
That was really good. What fantastic advice that was. Why are there 2 buttons assigned to braking in this game? I keep mixing them up. One brakes, the other, like, brakes, but more.
Zach, we can take a rest if you're tired.
I'm always tired. Okay, can I go to the gunsmith now? Is that an option? Do I have an option here? I would like to go to the gunsmith.
I disagree.
I can't tell from this distance if the gun dude is open. Doubtful guest, thank you very much for the tier 1 sub. Is this open? No. Why are you not open? Why is nothing open? Let me in. Ah. Okay, how far? How far is Psychic Spot A? Some way. It's not the furthest thing ever. So I guess we're going over there now. Like, that's something to do. Like, I could just go to the community center in advance time, but there's side quests to do, you know? I hella don't plan on doing all of them because some of them get really fucking tedious and have very, I don't know, menial rewards. But it's not all bad.
So, where shall we go next?
Psychic Spot A, dude. I mean, in order to get some of the quests to go as well, you just have to kind of barge into people in their houses. Like, the limit is it's 3 to 5, and it said, you know, don't be late, but we can just, like, not show up. I'm pretty sure we can just not show up, like, if we really wanted to. You are allowed to just not. Like, suddenly the frame rate's up, so the driving got a lot faster all of a sudden. Fuck. Hi, B-Man. Yeah, it's like, I'm pretty sure it's any day. I don't think you can actually fail by, like, not turning up. Here we are at the destination. We'll give this a shot. Oh. 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 I probably should have figured that this would be the result of this.
Amazing. Yes.
It's a video game, alright.
Amazing.
What?
Yes. Amazing.
I'm pressing Y. Is my toolbox full as well? Well, fuck that then.
Great. Bullseye.
Yeah, there's like challenge segments or some shit. Steel pipe? Certainly.
Yes. Nice shot.
Nice dropping of a medkit. You think this was a zombie game? It's not. They're not zombies. They're, Huh? I don't know how to interpret this. Would going into that just, like, quit?
Yes. Nice shot.
He's complimenting himself when he hits headshots because he's talking to Zach. But who is Zach?
Great.
Well... he's us.
Amazing.
We are Zach.
Great.
I mean, I'm Zach. You're not Zach. Fuck you guys. You're not Zach.
Bullseye.
The very opening of the game, right?
Amazing.
You hear York's voice, and he's like, "Yo, Zach, are you there?" Not like in those words, obviously. And you have to press a button to answer. Or you can not. Like, you actually have the option there to just let that time out. Everyone praised, like, fucking The Walking Dead for, like, allowing conversation options to time out as being a thing. This game did it, like, ages ago. Dead Prem did it first. Dead Prem did everything that was cool first. I still don't get what this is all about. Let's stay together. Like, what's that all about? Like, is that how you leave? Can I just... Does this... Am I bouncing back and forth between two rooms? Or, no, it's different rooms. What's the end point of this? I haven't done this before.
Nice shot. Yes.
Or if I did do this, I've done it so long ago I've completely forgotten. Yeah, it looks like a leave dungeon thing, but it's worded obscenely confusingly.
Bullseye. Yes. Bullseye.
So I guess I'll just continue to collect things and, like, shoot objects and get golf clubs and stuff, you know?
Nice shot. Bullseye. Nice shot. Yes.
Ugh.
Amazing.
Nice pickaxe, yo. Ugh, fine, I'll put it in the toolbox. Yeah, I forgot psychic spots.
Amazing.
Or at least this one's a dungeon. Maybe they're all dungeons. I don't know, because it's psychic spot A, there's more than one. You buy the maps, and they all cost a shitload. Do I have to kill everything to advance, or like... Oh, root beer. I don't know, can I not just, like, bob back and forth? Am I looking for something? Because these rooms are all different. Yeah, so, like... Okay. So it only unlocks when everything is dead. Okay.
Bullseye.
They all have guns now.
Great. Bullseye.
Oh, that's like getting caught on the scenery.
Bullseye. Amazing. Amazing.
Yes. Nice shot.
Tactical combat. Sort of. Yo, they just sliding. I brought a pipe to a gunfight, bitch. Sorted. This game is janky as fuck, but it's kind of good. The biggest issue with it, I'd say, from like an actual gameplay perspective, is the fact that the navigation around town is like total ass. Like, that is the thing that hangs up the pacing real far. Steel pipe is good. Melee weapons in this game are actually like a legit option.
Bullseye. Bullseye. Yes.
That the clip you're talking about of York talking about Tom and Jerry, that's from the first 5 minutes of the game. The game opens like that. That's the introduction to the protagonist, is the guy talking about Tom and Jerry being in a BDSM relationship. That is how the game chooses to introduce the protagonist. Alright, kill things, get loot. Sure. This game is kind of fucking dope, yeah. Huh? Oh, did we clear it? What did we get? Why is it red? Because I already have one of those, but like... I'm gonna have to find a toolbox before I can figure that out. What does the red mean again? It means something. Maybe it's like a better version. Da da da! We completed a side quest. It's a special weapon, but like special how? No, don't go back in there. That would be silly. It might mean infinite ammo, which, like, believe it or not, this game does dole out infinite ammo weapons with, like, startling regularity. Like, it really do just do that. I don't know where I'm driving. Can I, like, just cut across here? This is such a confusing map. This is such a confusing map. I hate it. Fuck this shit. Perhaps this was not the most solid of navigational strategies.
No, nothing. Just my imagination.
No, it's okay. It's actually a good idea. Maybe. Shit. Okay, the junkyard. There's bound to be something interesting to do here, right? Slow moving traffic to the right, please. Right, the game also parks. It does not leave the car where you were doing it. It's closed. Why is everything closed? Dumb Pie, thank you very much. For the 4 months. Why is everything closed? What time do things open? Take of a weapon. Oh god, wow. My car. Is a Switch port good? Surprisingly, yes. It's an improvement over most other ports of the game. I ain't about to say it's, like, flawless, because it really isn't. But it's better than most. It runs at a frame rate that exists. I'm going with noon. Just fucking, I'm going with noon, okay? Oh, we're still closed. Yeah, when does it... Feel free to tell me when this opens. Because, I don't... I really wish the game would, like, tell you that, but it doesn't. Need more plot now. Is that why shit's not open? Like, half the time is the... Fuck it, we'll just... Fuck it, we'll just advance the plot. Like, we're on chapter 6, and I'm pretty sure 6 to 9 is when things are open, in terms of, like, the side missions. Yeah, 6 to 9, so... We have time. Well, actually, before that, though, we can partake in fishing. If it would stop teleporting me. Let us partake of fishing. Deadly Premonition is going, Premonition-y. Choose a fishing rod. We have 19 bait. Wait for the right time to get a big hit, but if your line breaks, you will lose 1 bait, so be careful. Throw in. I don't know how this works. He picks up a... He picks up a... He doesn't pick up the item, he picks up an icon. Oh! Deadly Premonition, dude. I forgot about that. Okay. I gotta get the target. Ah, I was way too early. I'm gonna land on the screamer! No! No! I wanna get the present, dude. If you pull up the screaming Emily face, your line breaks, so you lose the bait. What the fuck? Sometimes nothing happens. Deadly Premonition! A horror game! Supposedly. Okay, this is not doing anything anymore, I guess. I don't know, whatever. I have a more efficient method. Right, well, we've indulged the fishing for a bit. I keep confusing the brake button for the boost button because they are on the same side of the controller. And there are also 2 buttons that brake for some reason. Despite that being very unnecessary. Do 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 do.
So, where shall we go next?
Community center. Let's actually like advance the plot. Let's actually like play the game. I've been playing this for about an hour and a half, and I have made 0 progress. Well, I mean, kind of. Like, I've fucked around a bunch, but I've seriously gotten, like, extraordinarily little done for how long I've spent streaming already. It's very much... Well, I did complete at least one psychic spot, I guess. That gives me an infinite ammo gun, so it's not a wash. There are so many side quests in this game, and you really can spend an inordinate amount of time doing them. I didn't get anything particularly interesting out of Sokoban, though, did I? I know that you get something pretty alright for that.
Zach, is there something here that you want to check out? We need to be at the community center by 1500 today. Just think of talking in front of all those people. What do you think, Zach? It's going to get fun.
We're too early. What does the game think of that?
Zach, Emily arranged for people to come between 1500 and 1700.
We can't do anything here right now. Let's come back at the right time.
No. Let's just stand outside the building and smoke. Because this is how you advance time in this video game. Stinky agent!
Greenvale Community Center.
Wait a Samilla. The flies
Now
are following
that's
me
an
during the
impressive
cutscenes,
building.
just like in real life!
Clock tower is impressive too.
Alright, let's advance the plot here. And then, now that it's, like, the afternoon, we should be able to have, like, free run of town to fuck around. Plus, I should be able to meet more
Zach,
people
I
in
haven't
town.
been on stage like this since elementary school. I'm not some tree in the wind this time, either. That was a tough role. That was a piece of scenery. Bright red tree.
Thank you, all for coming today. Getting right down to business. Agent Morgan, from the Federal Bureau of Investigations, wishes to speak with you.
Good afternoon. I'm Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
And I fucking stink.
Some of you are already aware by now of the tragic murder of Anna Graham. Truly a heinous, terrible crime. I've come to this town to solve the murder of this young, beautiful girl. And to bring the one responsible to justice. Unfortunately, incidents like these have a tendency to happen again. I asked to have you gathered here so I can share some advice in order to minimize the risk of further fatal incidents. Firstly, please, stay away from any dark, dangerous, isolated places. Those of you with children, especially of Anna's age, please, guide your children away from such places at all costs. Secondly, avoid going out when it is raining. Now, I've heard the folklore story of the Raincoat Killer. There is a chance that the murderer is mimicking the story. Women should also be especially careful. I would hate to see more victims.
Carol McLean.
Who's the fashionably late one?
That's Carol, Thomas's sister. She owns a bar.
Thomas's sister.
Excuse me. So, as I have said, avoid going outside when it is raining.
Young women should be especially careful. Report anything or anyone suspicious immediately. The murderer will be caught and brought to justice. But you must all remain on guard until we do so. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
There's like 600 people in this town, but only like 12 that matter. Hey, Otamize. Life is good. Life is beautiful, even. It's funny, because that's the name of the whistle song.
When paying for our sins, we must not frown. The loss of Anna was for that debt. When purple fog covers our town, we'll all wander in hell, I fret. So says Mr. Stewart.
So says Mr. Stewart.
Sure knows how to steal thunder.
Well then, Zach, let's ask some questions before all these guys leave.
Okay, time to pester everyone. Hey, George.
Agent Morgan, here's your chance to get to know some of the townsfolk. Don't let it go to waste.
Agent York, your words really made me think about Anna's death again. How could one do such a terrible thing? I'm still in shock.
Thomas, I smell.
Thomas, I forgot to ask. You don't have a tattoo on your back, do you?
Tattoo? I do, actually. But why?
Could you show it to me, please?
What? Now? Here?
Yes, please. This is vital for our investigation.
Okay, if it's gonna help you any.
Well, I'm wondering who G is now, but aside from that...
Did it tell you anything?
It told me that you didn't kill Anna.
Of course not. What are you saying?
That animation is actually reused for Emily.
You ought to see that tattoo, Zach. A big heart
Yeah,
with
no.
an arrow through it.
Flies are buzzing around me
Love
because
G
I smell.
in the center. I don't know when he got that done, but we've all been through the 80s.
Dude, okay, so like even really like high budget games struggle with the act of taking clothes off. That's like really hard to animate.
Quite a performance.
Look for scenes of characters taking their clothes off and see how every game hides it.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, the purple fog appears with rain, soiling and ruining our town. The evil does not drain. Find out why the town is soiled. Remove the source from which it boiled. Then and only then your case is solved. But for this to happen, to solve the crime, the proper must do the proper at the proper time. It is not yet mine, that is, Mr. Stewart's time, not mine. But if you, Mr. York, find the right timing to chat with me, that is, with Mr. Stewart, may that be. Informative and fruitful, you will see. So says Mr. Stewart.
So, Harry, you know something. But there's some reason why you can't tell me yet. Is that what you're trying to say?
Ooh!
Cut the poetic rubbish, Harry, and tell us what you know. We can force you to talk, you know.
I like it.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, pay close attention to the signs. The omens and the premonitions. Small they may be, they still are finds, and helpful to your investigations. So says Mr. Stewart.
See,
Thanks for the warning,
I've
Harry.
played this game before,
But
so
don't
I
worry.
understand
Me and Zach, we know what
the
we're doing.
foreshadowing present right now, and it's like that's good. I like that. That's well met.
Agent York, are you finished asking questions yet? When you're done, let me know. We'll all get dinner.
I'm not done yet. I barely even started. Nice hat. Cute.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
So Anna was killed. But why does that bring the FBI here?
Quint Dun.
I have an interest in murder cases involving young women.
Well, you know, man, this might just be another case to you. But it means the death of a friend to me. I don't want you taking this lightly like it's just another case.
I never take anything of this nature lightly, I assure you. I'm here to apprehend the perpetrator who did this.
Yeah, because local enforcement can't shine their own boots, right?
Good point. You can't always count on the police now, can you? But that doesn't mean you're going to capture the perpetrator yourself. Quint.
How do you know my name?
It flashed up on the
I
screen.
memorized the name of every citizen before arriving in town. I also know about you and your significant other.
You mean Becky?
Don't underestimate the FBI. We know and see everything.
I'm sorry if I was a little harsh. I want to help, I do. Okay?
Okay, Zach, I'll tell you how I knew his name. He's got a small Q on his hat. That was the only name beginning with Q that I could think of. He was even kind enough to tell us his girlfriend's name. I can read him like a book, Zach.
York, come now.
You're York, right? I'm Richard Dunn, the owner of the darts bar, Swery 65.
Swery?
How'd you like the town?
Oh, it's great. Aside from the murder that happened here.
Yeah, the murder just doesn't fit with a small town like ours.
Well, Richard, I'll have to correct you on that. Crimes don't care about size. Big town, small town, just isn't a factor.
I guess you're right.
So, how did you know Anna?
I've known her since she was a child. She was the same age as my son. You know, she always stood out, being pretty and all, just like her mother, Sally.
What do you know about Sally?
Well, I went all through school with her right here in town. I never thought our children would be the same age.
I don't see her here today.
Ah, well, see, she lost her husband, and this time it's her daughter. She's at home right now, trying to make peace with it all.
You seem to know a lot. How long have you been in love with her?
Hey, don't go there. That scar of yours tells me you got your hands full too,
Wow,
right?
he brushed that off
Let's
efficiently.
not dive into personal matters. It'll be better for you and me.
You're right, Richard. Collecting gossip won't help with the matter at hand.
Fucking damn, York. Jesus Christ.
Good evening, Agent.
Brian the Insomniac. What a mood.
Good evening, Mr.
Brian, the gravekeeper. Brian.
Mr. Brian. I like the retro look. Auditioning for
I disagree.
Grave on the Prairie?
At Punchy, is it true you have a full back
she
tattoo
was
of the Silent Hill
so
town
beautiful.
map?
Too soon. Too soon to go to the grave.
Drift Peasant, thank you
So
for the
sad.
3 months.
So sad.
I totally agree. That's why I'm here. Looking for the
I
one
don't
who
have
did
a
it.
tattoo.
Were you close to her?
Anywhere.
Anna, her smile, so warm. Anna, blonde hair, so bright.
There's a graveyard somewhere in town, Zach. I'm not excited about the idea, but maybe we should at least check it out.
I'll talk to you in a moment, mate. I gotta pick up these cigarettes. Also, I think they might be, like, yours, actually, but... Well, whatever. I love...
Anna was an airhead.
What do you mean? Are you saying she was killed because she was an airhead? Or are you saying that she was an airhead for being killed?
I'm sure she's still an airhead, even in heaven. She changed her hair every day. If she lost a pound, she'd be ecstatic. Gain one, and she'd almost be in tears. She broke many, many plates every day at the diner, and she'd always have a smile on her face. Always having fun. Everyone looked at her and knew she was a cute, adorable, loving airhead. But they would be smiling right along with her. I wouldn't be surprised if the angels smiled with her too.
Isaac and Isaiah said that Anna was a fairy of the forest, a goddess.
What? Wow, dead fish eye. Who have we not spoken to yet? A lot of fucking people. Pal, who's this?
So you're the FBI agent, are you?
The General. Oh, that's why the scrapyard wasn't open.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
I'm the General. I fought for my country in the Vietnam War.
Doesn't get a name.
A real-life war hero. So why are you living here?
Soldier, this is my hometown. After a man returns from war, there's no place to go other than his hometown. Your little speech, you mentioned the raincoat killer.
Was that a problem?
You imbecile.
Ooh.
The raincoat killer's no myth, not mere folklore, not a fairy tale. It's based on actual events that happen in this town.
It is. I'm interested. Can you tell me more about this?
You kids today don't even know how to ask for something right. Soldier, if you want to hear more, you come to my office.
He literally exudes raw power, Zach. Despite the credibility issues, we should give him a visit.
One thing, though. Calls himself a general, but isn't that a sergeant's uniform?
He exudes raw power. This is not blind.
Agent York, you make any progress?
I've played this game before.
Of course.
But it's been like a while.
Plenty. Tell me, Usha, when is Anna's funeral?
That's still undecided. Sally isn't really in any condition to do it right now.
Her mother? I don't see her here.
Anna was her sole reason for living after her husband was deceased. Well, she's probably huddled up at home.
And I should probably take some time to pay her a visit.
Well, yes, you should. And I'd appreciate it if you could, too. But don't go too hard on her, okay?
Are you getting closer to catching the murderer?
Hello again, Fiona. Good to see you here.
Well, Dr. Johnson told me to be here. He said it would be important.
Well, that was good advice.
Doctors never change their clothes,
He may
by
be
the way.
young, but he seems like a wise man.
Oh, and he's a very hard-working person, too. Everyone thinks he's some kind of weirdo, but I don't think so at all. People don't understand
He's
why
right
he's in the
there.
autopsy
He's right
room all
there.
day.
He's.
But
You're
I
5.
do.
You're not even
He's doing research to make the world a better place in the future. You know, he already made a fortune in LA with his career.
I did not know that.
You didn't? Oh, the doctor is a very rich man. He has a really big house over by the lake.
Amazing, Zach. He must be loaded. Rich and young. A perfect combination.
How do I
don't
get
get
to be
that
rich?
feeling from
The
him
young
at all,
thing is
do
ticking
you?
away.
He doesn't show it. That's one of the things I like best about him.
Well, I could have been fooled if it weren't for you. Thanks for the valuable information, Fiona.
I should... And then he steps backward. How do I get to be rich? Like, I've got the young part down, but that's not gonna last forever. On a related note, subscriptions are only $2.50 for this month. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, well, I can take out... There we go. Now we have an infinite ammo submachine gun. We just have that now. Last I checked, you can't get rid of the pistol, so...
Hey, Lily.
Agent York, your speech frightens some of us a little. You should work on being more sensitive with words when talking to groups.
Really? I tried my best to be gentle. So, have you noticed anything strange or out of place recently?
Just Becky, really. She works part-time at the store. She's been acting strange recently.
Strange. How?
I took the boys along to visit her house today. I was just worried, you know, because she hasn't come into work at all after that incident. But she took in the boys and told me to wait outside. Something about a special secret between just the three of them. I just couldn't understand it.
Now that's interesting. Thank you, Lily.
Perhaps we should give Becky a visit tomorrow, Zach.
These are actually all, like, things you can follow up on. Not all of them you need to follow up on, but you can.
You were rocking it large up there.
Was I? I haven't been on stage like that since elementary school.
You made me think, man, like, things can't go on like this. We need, like, some action or something. I was pretty psyched up, you know, before you got on stage. I was like, dude, a real psycho in town. Pretty sweet gig. But now, I mean, dude, that lunatic could be any one of us, man. I don't want to think of that whack job coming after my family. Makes me shudder all over, man. It was way too heavy. You'll catch him, right, FBI?
Of course. But you need to be able to take care of those you love, too.
You're right, man. Right on the level. I need to do what's right for my family, man. You lit my soul, man. Thanks, FBI.
Oh, this fucking guy. What a guy.
Mr. Morgan, you're quite an impressive public speaker.
Really? Thank you, Polly.
You reminded me a little of a play I saw when I was younger.
What kind of play?
I'm talking about back when this place was still called the Mercury Theater. When I was young, I used to come here often with my husband. God rest his soul. We'd come on the weekend to see the latest play. He'd always pretend to be uninterested, but I could tell he was excited inside. He was just one of those kind of guys, really, thinking about it now.
Really, Polly? So what's your favorite play?
Oh, well, I like so many. There was one in particular, but I can't recall the name anymore. Oh, it was a very famous one, too.
Something by Shakespeare?
Oh, no, nothing. One more bell that doesn't ring anymore. I've always been forgetful about the plays we used to see anyway. Oh, and my husband would get angry at me for forgetting what we saw. He'd go on for hours retelling what the play was about. His eyes were so sparkling, like a happy young boy.
I see. So, what's your favorite play?
Oh, I almost forgot, Mr. Morgan. We're going to have another guest soon. I have to get back and get things ready.
Sorry for having to hurry away. I'll see you back at the hotel.
Oh, fast!
Zach, I think she could embarrass the toughest of the FBI's interrogators. She successfully avoided answering my questions, Zach. Amazing.
Pot!
Oh my pot is getting cold.
Roaming Sigourney. No, I remember this. I'll have none of this shit.
Hey, mister, my pot is getting cold.
You are... who?
What are you saying? I'm Sigourney. Sigourney.
Sigourney. Okay. Now, what is the matter? Can you explain?
No time for chatting. I need to hurry. My pot is getting colder. Oh, you're useless.
Zach, we've met all sorts today, but really,
the
she
pot,
takes the cake.
it's getting cold.
Amazing.
You know where that's going, by the way. You fucking know what the end result of pot business is.
Jim,
Ah.
thanks for your help in the forest. How are Isaac and
time
Isaiah?
driving.
They're fine.
They really seem to love their grandpa.
Well, I guess they do, son. I want to keep them away from the filth of the material world as much as I can. Their mother agrees, which is why she lets me take care of them so often.
And that's why I want you to solve this case quickly and go home.
Dang.
Those rumors about that scar of yours do more damage than good around here.
I guess I reek of the material world, don't I? I have to in order to do my job. But I understand what you mean.
I'd think the same if I was born in a place like this, Zach.
Alright, Mrs. I don't
Hello
like complex
again,
stuff.
Agent York. How are you?
Good, thanks. And you?
Oh, I'm feeling pretty good today.
Well, that's good to hear. Do you have any information that could help me out?
Information? Sounds difficult and not my kind of conversation. Anyways, you should come by the gas stand again. I'll give you the best service in town.
Zach, perhaps you can tell me. Why did she bother coming here?
I've nothing to say to you.
I haven't asked you anything yet, Jack.
Shut it! I might open up if you introduce me to, I don't know, a Ben Franklin or two.
Oh, what a creature. Guess there's always someone like him in every town.
The rumors about our scar were going around like as soon as the game started, pretty much. Why does that cost me money? Oh yeah, I never talked to him.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, call me York.
Wesley, owner of the gun store called Panda Bear. People around here call me the gunsmith.
The freeze frame closed when his eyes were shut! Ah!
Was there something you want to ask me?
How do you make a living running a gun store in a place like this? I'd be worried because there can't be that many customers.
Worry gives a small thing a big shadow. I do gunsmith work in my shop, too. If you got the skills, the customers find you. All you need is a network.
I hope so. You've got quite a selection here.
This one's a machine
No wonder
gun.
people come from all around.
Even today, a customer paid me to go to Seattle for some help. I just got back.
I see. Well, I'll be sure to visit your store sometime. I'd like for you to take a look at my gun.
Understood. Look forward to it. The shop will be open again tomorrow. It's usually open from 2000 to 0600. See you then.
Those are weird hours, but alright. What was the budget for this? Like -$2. I say
US
that.
Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
I think it was actually
I presume
probably
you are
still
the
a
owner
fair
of the
bit of money.
diner that Anna worked at?
That's right.
I'd like to ask you a few questions about Anna Graham. Did you notice anything strange about her prior to the incident? Nick, are you hiding something?
No, nothing.
You're sure?
I'm sorry, but I don't like repeating myself.
I'm U.S. Special Agent Francis York Morgan. And you are?
Olivia, Nick's wife?
It may be 5 a.m. for me, but I don't operate a gun store.
Anna worked at your husband's diner, right? What kind of girl was she?
Well, she was a very hard worker. A nice girl.
Did you ever see her acting strange?
Well, not really. But there was one thing. Well, you see, the diner closes when it rains. Many shops do that around here, as you might have heard. Anyway, Anna always seemed unfocused the day after it rained. And came in late, too. It was almost as if she used up all her energy the day before. Come to think of it, that was really strange. Did that legendary monster really kill her?
It wasn't a monster. Just a criminal. Criminal I'm going to catch and bring to justice.
That seems important. That ding. Oh, I guess we've talked to everyone.
Agent Morgan, I'd like to let everyone go home now. Let's go outside.
They really, like, kind of front loads that shit. What the fuck is going on with Fiona's clothes there? Holy shit. I thought it was clipping into the chair, but it stayed clipping when she got up. That guy just snaps everywhere. He doesn't walk, he snaps. He's still snapping. Cash money. Which we will need because we will be spending thousands of dollars on maps to psychic spots. There's got to be some way to upgrade that fucking inventory limit. Because it's really small right now. I know you can have more guns than this.
Well then, Agent York, do you have any plans for this evening?
Bother all the
I was
townsfolk?
going to head back to the hotel and go over my notes. I need to contact HQ and give a progress report too.
Okay, then let's call it a day here.
Sounds good.
Contact my office when you finish your report. We'll pick you up tomorrow morning. Diane, the owner of the art gallery, should be back soon.
All right then, let's do that.
Hold on, Agent York. We're going out to eat at Nick's Diner. Would you like to come with us?
The diner. That might be
Diner!
Thomas is a great cook, but Nick is the real deal. No visit to Greenvale is complete without eating at the A&G.
Lean
A
closer
very
into the
appealing
microphone,
proposition.
baby.
Zach, what do you think? We can always go back to the hotel after eating dinner, or go directly back to the hotel. You decide, Zach.
Let's eat with them.
Mm-hmm.
Again, you can't just, like, this is the thing with the speedrun of this game, right? Doing that requires you to, like, you pass on these scenes, which is bad, because these scenes are awesome. Why would you not want to eat dinner? Fucking hell, York. Take a shower.
I've been sheriff here for a long time now. And this is the worst murder I've ever seen.
Look at this octagonal
Our town
burger.
is a little odd in some ways, but it's usually a peaceful place.
I'm gonna eat food too, actually.
We had our fair share of cases, but just the regular stuff. A high school kid shoplifting from the milk barn, maybe. Are some hot-headed kids fighting, fueled on liquor?
Hang on, I'll eat
Nothing
like a
more than
Deadpan
that.
character.
Agent York, what kind of cases have you dealt with in the past?
Not much different from those you've just mentioned.
Ah,
the case I was
fuck.
on until last
Broken
month.
half.
Well, the guy killed 7 girls in a 3-month period. He sawed their heads off from the neck and took them back to his house. He cleaned the skulls up and used them as utensils in his daily life, to eat from or as a urine cup. He hated women.
York!
That was his way of dealing with it. He'd fill skulls with ice, cola, and rum, then he'd down it in one gulp. For him, that was a holy ritual. The question of his mental state was the pivotal point in the court case.
Oh, man.
For me, he was insane. 100%. Drinking from the skulls, well, that is one thing, but those he had used to relieve himself, he would then just use them to drink from.
Ah!
Yeah, that was too much for me. It's just not sanitary.
Not sanitary. That's probably not a problem for most of us.
What else?
Yes. Even I'm kind of grossed out, dude.
An ingenious law school student raped over 800 victims. That was a nasty one.
Thank you, Agent York. Now, let's talk about something else.
You don't want to hear anymore? That's a shame, isn't it, Zach? I was just about to get to the good part, too.
Sounds like you live in a totally different world. I mean, you're like an elite agent who just jumped out from a movie or something. In your eyes, we must look like we're just playing cops and robbers. I give up. I can't compete with you.
Don't say that, Emily. The cases you have solved are all full-fledged crimes. A crime is a crime. Size doesn't matter. There is no big and small. Crimes always have a criminal and a victim. No victim will ever welcome a crime, no matter what its size. So, fundamentally, there is no difference in size.
That's not how it works, York.
Well said, Agent Morgan.
No, that's actually
We work
not how
day
it works.
and night to preserve peace and order in this town. You understand that, right?
No, that's actually not how that works at
course.
all.
But still,
That's like a
I don't
fundamental...
view shoplifting and Anna's murder as the same level of crime.
Because it's not.
Me neither.
And you shouldn't.
I never
Because it's not
even
the
dreamt
same...
that such a thing could ever even happen in this town. I keep on expecting to see Anna here in this diner, waiting on tables.
Excuse us, Agent Morgan. We should have made dinner a more uplifting experience. Let's call it a night.
Okay. Good night, then.
Just... Not a fuck given. This man just doesn't fucking care. York, don't give a fuck. Where's my car? God fucking damn, it's so slow to get up to speed. Now, I could just start dropping by people's houses and annoying them.
Nothing. Just my imagination.
the frame rate really... I mean, that being said, most of the houses won't let you in at this hour, so no. We're on chapter 7, though. We have until the end of chapter 9 to do a whole bunch of the side quests. And chapter 9, I'm pretty sure, is like going to the art gallery. This town is to scale. Unfortunately, yeah. Yeah, it is. Which is why navigating it isn't... Look at this fucking bullshit! I mean, I can cut through, I guess. Alright then. There goes nothing. A faster car would make the travel time manageable, but you don't get a faster car unless you, like, partake in a whole bunch of side quests. And, like, at no point do I ever think it's, like, worth it in, like, a speedrun to get a faster car. It just takes too long. I'm not gonna... I won't just say that I definitively know that to be fact, because the run of this game is, like, 4 hours. Which, by the way, since we were having that discussion last time I streamed this game, the run of this game is, like, 4 hours. Which is more time than I generally ever have in a given day to stream, so...
Nothing. Just my imagination.
Odds of me doing a run of this are pretty fucking low. Not even because I don't wanna, but just because I just don't have the time. Although, I'm not sure I particularly wanna. A 100% run would take, like, the whole fucking day. Have you heard of computer?
Okay then, Zach. Let's go back over our progress.
What year is this?
First,
it's 2019, I believe.
Anna's death.
September.
She was found hanging from a tree in the forest. She was cut open with a knife from her chest down to her stomach. That was the direct cause of death. The strangulation marks and skull fracture were caused after death. Her tongue was also bit off.
I think this game is just, like, set in the year it came out, which is 2010.
Do you remember what that was, Zach?
Oh, I wasn't paying attention to what he was saying at all.
That's right. We found the same red seed in her mouth. According to Emily, it was raining when Anna was killed, but traces of tears were still evident on her face. Which means the perpetrator killed Anna under a roof in the lumber mill, and then carried her body into the woods after it stopped raining. We found numerous important pieces of evidence at the site of the crime. A total of 4 things. Knee prints in the grass, a wood chip with metal dust, a photo of a man with a tattoo on his back, and one other thing. Do you remember what that was, Zach? That's right, a broken stiletto heel. Aligning this with the other evidence suggests that 2 people came into contact with Anna's body prior to it being discovered by us. Those being the perpetrator who killed Anna and Miss Stiletto Heel. There is also the possibility that a third party carried Anna to the woods. That means we could be dealing with 3 people. 2 or 3 people. In any case, Miss Stiletto Heel may have vital information. We need to find her next. We didn't use forensic methods, but we're still closing in on the criminal. Have I forgotten anything? Ah, of course. The marks on her hand tell us that Anna was gripping something when she died. Do you remember that, Zach? What do you think she was holding on to? That's right. A round object. The marks on her hand suggested a peace mark. The man in the photo found in the woods had a tattoo of an upside-down peace mark on his back. These two could well be related.
You think?
But we don't know for sure. Next, the townfolk. A few are worthy of special attention. Carol McLean, the singer and bar owner. She's Thomas's sister. Then there's Nick Cormack, the owner of the diner. Both of them seem to be hiding something. There's Diane, the owner of the art gallery, who's out of town. Then we have problematic, old, rich, and eccentric Harry. Both will be tough to crack. Well, we just have to go one by one. I've been thinking, one of the biggest rewards here is the fantastic food.
Yeah, like cans of fucking pickles.
Enjoying food is cultural, and yet it's also a bit uncivilized. It's interesting how good food motivates me to work harder during investigations. Oh, and on Emily's back, it was strange to me. Hey, don't take that the wrong way, Zach. I wasn't getting all excited or anything. But it did make me feel strange. Nostalgic and sad almost. It's starting to rain. I think this case may take a while.
A doll that expresses rain by turning around. Huh. Dog! That counts as another whole chapter? I suppose it would. And we get more money for it at least. We don't get a whole lot. Because I believe the wage is actually based off literally how long you spend. Like, the longer you spend dicking about, the more your wage will be. Funny that.
Are you thirsty?
Actually, yeah. I could do with a drink.
You must be very thirsty. You only take milk with your coffee? Coffee with milk. That's all.
Fucking the fly. We dream that we smell.
Who are you?
My name is Becky.
Have we met Becky yet? Oh, okay then. That's illegal. You can't meet someone in a dream.
What are you doing here?
My name is Becky.
Anna's friend?
My name is Becky. After your throat is quenched, you must do what you must do. Take a sip of coffee and go.
Do you guys ever have a dream where someone you know does something terrible and you're really pissed off about it, but then you wake up and you're like, oh, that's a dream, but you're still kind of pissed off about it? Is that just me? Am I a cartoon character? Ooh, cookies. Ooh, lollipops. Time goes apeshit. A particularly common dream for me, especially, right, is tweeting something really fucking stupid and then feeling very bad about it. The problem with that is that about 70% of the time I haven't done it, and 30% of the time I actually have tweeted something very stupid.
That's me. That's me when it happened.
Later, B-Man. I must dream about tweeting a lot. It's a regular occurrence.
Zach, this case looks like it's directly related to us. I do not know how yet, but I do know I need some coffee.
I don't recall my
George
dreams
said he'd have
especially
someone pick us
often.
up in the parking lot. Let's get some breakfast with Polly first.
Like, I don't fucking remember what I was dreaming about today. Okay, let's change these fucking clothes, holy shit. We can't be Stinky Agent forever. $10, Jesus Christ. Alright, we get the extra for trendy clothes at least, so that offsets that. But then afterwards, it's very important, right, that we shave. But I'm gonna skip the cutscene for shaving. Then we get the extra for shaving.
Whoa there!
Did you need something?
Dog!
No, I was just passing by. I didn't think anybody else was here other than Polly. The door opening like that it surprised me, that's all.
Forrest Kaysen. Sapling salesman.
I'm Kaysen, Forrest Kaysen. Nice to meet you. I travel a whole lot, you see, selling trees.
I disagree.
Just the usual
What dog?
salesman doing the usual road trip. Sometimes I feel, I don't know, like a
Part
jolly
2,
old
thanks for the 6
bumblebee
months.
spreading pollen.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
Gabe Newell.
I get it. You're the special agent Scarface that everyone's yakking about. Nice to meet you, Francis.
Special Agent Scarface? I'd need a bigger scar to live up to that name. Call me York. That's what everyone calls me.
What? You got it. York.
Is this your first visit here, then?
No, sir. Actually, I've been coming here once or twice a year for, a while now. I don't get much business here, but it sure does make a fine vacation. I mean, it's a gorgeous hotel at a bargain price. It's so relaxing in these parts, too. Oh, I just love all the nature. I feel so relaxed here.
Dog, 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 dog.
Say hi to Willie. Oh, don't worry, he's a good boy. Do you like dogs?
Hey, Willie. How are you doing?
He's pretty smart, too. Oops, before I forget, let me give you this. It's just a sample of what I sell.
Thank you. How kind of you.
So, what brings the old FBI out here? Sounds like more than just a vacation.
A murder, actually. The perpetrator is still out there. Try to stay indoors at night and during the rain. We want to prevent it from happening again, okay?
Oh, it's a darn shame. Places like this used to be the safest in America.
Could I ask you something? Do you know a lot about seeds?
Seeds? Gardening, huh? You don't look like a green thumb, but let me tell you though, I'm pretty much the only one who can make those saplings sprout. There's a trick to it that can't really be passed on, you know? It's like, oh, the secret of making a good smoked ham, something like that. But you know, once they sprout, you don't need to do much. You can leave it be, and why, it'll turn into a big tree no matter what happens. Kind of like those stocks that politicians buy that just keep growing and growing. Well, you just wait and see. This town is gonna love them. Right. We were just about to go take a morning stroll, so I'll get going. Good luck now with that case.
Thanks.
Zach, do you remember what the coffee said? Forrest Kaysen. F.K.
This show has just begun.
Good luck catching those killers, yeah? Just the one killer, actually. Just the one killer, actually. Just the one killer, actually. Why are there no eggs anywhere?
Oh, hi.
Talk to me, Polly. You have a side quest.
What's wrong, Polly? You look a little tired.
I'm fine. Well, it's just that I was cleaning up my room.
I said it's
so
it's a
many
hot
memories
fuzz.
came flooding back to me.
Memories?
Oh, my dear. Mr. Morgan, that's not the kind of question you should ask a lady.
Hi, kitty. The dog is gonna live, right? Sure. Chapter 8, 9, 11, 12, 14, 16, 18, and 26. If I recall, I think 26 is the final chapter of the game. How many chapters there are? Again, I think 26. I know there is a final chapter where you literally can do anything that is still available to do at that point in the game, but a lot of things are not available by that point because, you know, this is a murder mystery. People die. Fucking spoiler. I'm sure you could have surmised that for yourself by this point, but yes. Like, the plot will progress in ways that will render certain characters unavailable. That is a thing that will happen. For one reason or another. Crackers! We're looking around for Polly's lost memorabilia in the hotel right now, and the hotel's fucking big, so god. That just goes outside. Closed. That sign won't stop me because I can't read. Nah, whatever. But yeah, there is, once the game is wrapped up, you have, like, a final chapter where anyone who is still available and, like, you're able to perform their, like, menial side quests for one last time. And the way you, like, you end that is you literally just, like, go to a location and the game just ends. There's nothing else to that chapter. It's like, it's just cleanup. So I think it's 26. I think. Like, that does track with what I remember about this video game. But I'm not 100% on that. Flair? Sure. Who's keeping this in the hotel room? Neat. 30 bucks. Fuck, I went outside.
Good morning, Agent Morgan.
No, I'm
Did
not.
you sleep well?
No.
Morning, George. Dreamland was quite nice.
You do look well rested.
I have time. I want to.
I was up practically all night doing paperwork. Thomas helped me out, so I was able to go home and get some sleep, but not enough.
The side
Diane
side
got
quest
back into
info
town
can
late
spoil
last
that
night.
someone becomes
I should give
unavailable
her a
later
visit.
on, but there's like a multitude of
Which
reasons for
means
that.
going to the art gallery, correct?
She lives and works in the office there, so it's the only place to find her. The gallery is open from 10 to 1700.
Time for some art appreciation. A cultural activity in such a small countryside town. Amazing, Zach.
I mean, thankfully, we can just sort of freely ignore that and go back. What is the matter with you? I just want to do side quests, George. Fuck off. Holy shit. God damn, I'm getting grilled over that. Is this... I don't even think that's the way I came out. I think I got, like, cutscened over to, like, a different side of the building. Now I'm really confused. Fuck. This is my room. This is York's room. I'm on the other side of the goddamn building now. Shit. I'm disoriented all of a sudden. No, what? This is... no, this isn't York's room. This is someone else's room that just happens to look exactly the same. I mean, it is a hotel, but... That's... Oh. Stabilizer. In the shower? Why would I be able to shave in someone else's hotel room? That is not appropriate activity. Mr. Francis York Morgan. Oh yeah, I've looked in all the rooms and I didn't find jack shit. Yeah, I did get like fucking yanked away. No, I didn't look in here. This is the one with the sapling out front. God fucking damn it. I keep being subjected to the loading screen. Oh, a balcony. Why is this... Oh? That made noises. Yeah, now we're out back. And we can just do shit. Okay, there's 3 rooms. We looked through all of them. Mostly because one of them's ours. Oh, 30 bucks. $30. Wait, what's this side door? Is this connected to the other hotel? No, this looks... Well, it kind of is. I don't know. Excuse me. Thank you. Honestly, it's a fair bit less balked than I'd say the PS3 version. The frame rate does, like, dip pretty atrociously at times, though. We may now partake in backyard fishing. Don't throw it, like, off into the actual like, sea bit or anything. Throw it near the shore. I don't think I'm gonna get it. Oh no, I got something, Why is it all the way over here? No, I was... Why is the indicator off to the side?
I disagree. I have given my free money once again.
Kitty, thanks for the 2 months. I accept your free money graciously. I use the money to purchase things like this. I paid 25 quid for this. Why is this off to the side? I hate that. Fuck. What's the technique to this? I'm trying to get the gift. Ah, come on. Don't be like that. Man's gotta do fishing. Why is the sky so grey? No! What the fuck? I'm being trolled. I want to catch the thing. I don't know what the fucking technique here is. And then sometimes nothing happens because fishing is a cruel game! Oh, if you press A too early, it just immediately docks you. Fucking... Fishing in Dead Prem is impossible, apparently. Shit. I've done nothing but lose my bait. One last go before I pack this shit in. Maybe I need to get better quality bait to have a better chance at not eating shit. Oh shit. No, it's too early again. Fuck! Ah! There must be a way! There must be a way! I was gonna stop if I didn't get anything, but like if it's still giving me something to reel in, then I'm gonna keep fucking trying. Why is the indicator in such a weird place though? Why is it off to the side? Ha-ha! Huh? Well, I guess I got $200 for that. Can I get more? Can I do it again? No, I did that too early. Oh, well, not apparently. Well, I mean, it's random to some extent, but whatever. What did I get for this? A first aid kit small. Yeah, okay, fuck this. We're done for this. Whatever. Fuck this game. This game sucks. You do. You don't fish up an item. You fish up a big icon. It's really gonna make me walk all the way around to get to the other fishing spot. It's really gonna make me shoot these things with my infinite ammo submachine gun to get to a dead end that doesn't fucking open. I'm having a deadly premonition moment. Yo, give me this card. FK in the coffin. On the plus side, that does actually give you, like, a significant amount of cash. The other fishing spot might have different things. You just gotta check out it all, right? How many fucking bullets? Oh, bait. Splendid. And the frame rate died. Oh, well. At the side then, shall we? Is this door open? Wow, sounds like a really fun case. You better tell me about it sometime. Fishing! Oh. Oh, an actual fish. Right, well, there's no, like, special presents. Only yellow presents, I guess, which are less important than the pink ones. Is that just in my inventory now? Hang on a moment. Oh, where did that go? I chose catch. Maybe it went to the toolbox because my inventory is full of hollandaise sauce. No, it's not a picture of fish. That one's actually a model, shockingly. You can, like, see it with your eyeballs and everything. Sometimes this game can be surprising. York, what are you doing? Just renovating, Polly. No problem. You can see inside. Okay, I mean, it's glass. Does it... Oh yeah, there's a fucking loading screen attached with this. We're on world record pace, 100%. This game actually only has, like, 2 runs, so... Oh. I bet you that's where we need to be. I guess that actually was elucidating. Dude, if you've seen the trailer for the second game, right, the trailer runs at, like, 10 FPS. That game's also gonna be just clunk as fuck. There is very little doubt in my mind that the sequel is also going to be just clunk as shit. why try to contain it, you know? Thank God it wasn't locked. Well, Deadly Premonition is very ambitious on top of being, like, having a budget of, like, -2. Like, I'm gonna give no specific currency for that, just -2. Like, Deadly Premonition is a game whose ambition very much extends its competency. Which is generally how Swery likes to roll, just sort of in general. But at the very least, like, Swery's games have soul. You can say a lot of things about Swery's game they do not want for soul. Found it.
Now that's a pretty girl. I wonder who she is.
It's Polly.
Polly's daughter, perhaps?
Polly.
Maybe a granddaughter.
It's Polly.
Might be worth asking her.
It's Polly. It's Polly when she was younger. Wow, what a beautiful girl. Look how blurry this shit is. The Switch version is probably the best port of the game, like, to date. Like, unironically. Which, I'm aware that's not saying much. Nevertheless, I just went outside again. Fuck! Nevertheless, that's true, because it actually does run at, like, a frame rate. Not even the PC version crashes constantly. Some people can't get the PC port to even, like, be playable. I'm one of them. Oh. I wasn't expecting them to explode. Whereas the Switch port, touch wood, has so far not crashed. Is this also going to take me outside? No, this is going to take me back to the hallways.
Oh, hi.
Polly, about this picture.
Oh, that's me
Told
when
you.
I was young.
Well, that's that.
What about it, Mr. Morgan?
Oh, nothing. Forget it.
Oh, it brings back memories. There was a Miss
I
Greenvale
do still have the
contest
dumbbell.
in town, and I was so young and daring. I entered the contest, you see. It's embarrassing just thinking about it now.
There's nothing to be embarrassed about. You look beautiful in this picture.
Yes, yes. And the food was just wonderfully delicious.
So, Polly, where's the trophy?
Oh, Mr. Morgan, I never said that I became Miss Greenvale. There were no trophies for second place.
You mean this pretty girl in this picture was second place? So who won first place?
Are you serious, Mr. Morgan? It couldn't be more obvious. It was Sigourney.
Sigourney? The lady with the pot?
Now, she was beautiful.
The pot lady.
All the men in town were crazy about her. Well, of course, aside from my husband, that is. Oh, you should quit smoking, Mr. Morgan.
That's right, Polly.
Well, thanks for bringing back such a wonderful
My pot is
memory.
cold.
I can't give you this picture, but please, take this instead.
Pepper.
Now that's one story I won't be forgetting for a while.
Clear. But she's out of pepper.
Oh,
I wonder if her store has new shit. Oh, it does, actually. Yes, clothing. Essential that we collect all of these things. It won't do to not. Can I get cola? Cookies. Pete! No, that's cherry pie. I thought it was pizza. I'm upset now. We can't buy any of this stuff, though, because we're full of crap. Ooh, raises the chances of catching bullets? I don't give a shit. Close range where... Knife worm? Items could be useful. I think the item worm sounds more up my street. What do you mean I can't carry it? Fuck you. Item limit. God damn it. Why is my item limit so small? You know what? I'm gonna consume onions. There. All the onions are gone.
Oh, hi.
Now give me capsule worms. There. A resounding success. No, I mashed too hard again and got the fart noise. Okay, let's hit the town. What we're actually going to do in town, I don't know, but let's hit the town. Probably get confused and fuck up the navigation a bunch. As seems to be my prerogative. Oh, that's how you get in there. You gotta collect the money. Does the map to Psychic Spot A just never go away?
Zach, we need to go to Muse's gallery.
Pass.
George said to take the road along the lake and go north.
Pass. We're not doing that this stream, by the way. We've actually made, like, shockingly little story progress in 3 hours of gameplay because I've spent a vast majority of it dicking around. Dead Prem is that kind of video game. It's also the kind of game where the driving is fucking terrible.
Zach, don't you think there are a lot of good-looking women in this town?
It's like heaven compared to the town we grew up in. Do you remember Liz, the prom queen? Elizabeth Scott Moore. She could be royalty with a name like that. But you know, she was like an actress from a B-movie, wasn't she? Bleached blonde hair, too much makeup.
Rude.
Clothes showed off her cleavage. And that mole by her mouth.
Morgan.
Say, Zach, were you with me back then?
You know, that mole was made with makeup, right? We happened to be on the same bus once. I saw her drawing it on with makeup. I wasn't surprised, I guess.
Wait,
Impressed
Kite
that
and
you would go
Drifter.
that far to create that image. Do you remember that movie we went to go see that day? I'll give you a hint. It was the fourth in a popular series, and was produced by Menahem Golan's Canon Films.
Figured it out, Zach?
Think it over then. Call it your homework until next time.
Doesn't seem like there's anything interesting in there, really. Where the fuck am I? Dude just talking to himself? He's talking to Zach. Honestly. Why does no one pay attention? It's clear. Clear as a crisp spring morning. Somehow I didn't hit the car. I don't know what I'm driving to at this point, by the way. I was looking for, like, a house to go into to bother the residents, but none of the houses seem to be open. Like, you can tell, because they're all, like, red on the map and shit. Alright, can we get here yet?
Zach, is there something here that you want to check out?
Yeah, this
Well, the
friggin'
gallery
door.
closes at 1700. but there's no real reason to hurry. We need to pace ourselves.
You can't
for
see
an
the map? I
investigation
can see
like
the map.
this. Zach, we need to go to Muse's gallery. George said to take the road along the lake and go north.
You guys don't fucking need to see the map. The map is, like, barely useful to me as is. It would be even more useless to you. I can tell what's, like, open, at least. We can go to the police department and get food. So we might do that, because the lunch scenes are the best. But also, we had, I'll talk to you in a moment. Can we still... Oh, payment details? Oh. Dude, my total is leet. Neat. I guess we can't do that because... Okay, hang on, let me check the map here. We had the side quests. No, we can do it. Surely. 6 to 9, right? We're on chapter 8. That's valid. But he's not actually here. The zoom really doesn't go out any further than that, huh? What a concept. Is he at work? He should be. We can do lunch with Thomas, and he'll fucking show up for lunch. Fine, whatever. Let's do lunch.
Hello?
Yes. Let's lunch. See?
Tell me, Agent York. You fly all over the country, right? So, what's the strangest thing you've ever eaten?
Good question. Well, this country isn't really known for bizarre cuisine.
I disagree.
Can't really think of anything that would knock your socks off, but the soft-shell crab I ate in Williamsburg was pretty good. And then there was the paddlefish caviar in Mississippi. Both of those were quite amusing.
Wow, just the names sound delicious.
I'll have to pass if all you can say about them is amusing.
Emily, I've eaten some pretty strange things myself, you know.
You, George? Such as?
Fried cicada.
Cicada? As in the insect?
Of course. It was pretty good, too. The cicada population in these parts tends to explode every 17 years or so. It's a special recipe for such times. That's when I ate it. The whole town was infested with cicadas.
I'm glad to say I haven't experienced this cicada population explosion.
Which means it's been at least 10 years since George last tasted cicada. Well, let's hope this population explosion doesn't happen while we're here, Zach.
Getting extra for chicken to weather. Is that the wrong door? Okay, I guess. Okay, well, George was clearly there, right? Like, he was clearly there having lunch. Which means he should fucking be around for me to give him his fucking dumbbell back. But he's not. He's not around to give his fucking dumbbell back. The bitch. Shave, again, for no reason. Get an extra for shaving. He's not here. Is he really just not here? Is that how it's gonna be? He's just not here? Maybe later, I guess. Question mark. Like, here enough to have fucking lunch with, but not here enough to... I'm not screaming, you're screaming. You're fucking screaming. Piece of shit. Bank. Can we, like, go in the bank? Is that ever an option? It's not like it's closed, it's just, like, not open. Where are people's houses closed? Whose house even is this? Nick's house. Anna's house. Why is only Thomas there? Dinah's open, I think. There's this random fucking card in the middle of nowhere and it's driving me mental. What's the bar under HP? Stamina. When you run, it goes up. When you let go, it goes down. When it gets to be full, York becomes winded and therefore cannot. I ran in the opposite direction. God fucking damn it. I hate the map. Some of these houses got it. Yeah, see, these houses are open. My computer just fucking idled on me. Zach, there's something in this town. Zach, let's steal his car.
Yo, FBI, let me in the fucking house!
Right, time to bother everyone inside. Oh good, the frame rate's back. Also, allow me to steal everything. Francis York Morgan will run into your house and steal everything that isn't nailed down, and several things that are nailed down. Help, I'm in the closet. Why is it green? What the fuck?
Anna, where are you going? Don't leave me.
Shockingly, I don't believe conversing with her is ever actually necessary to
You
finish the game.
Do you know where Anna is? Anna. My dear Anna.
Zach, let's do this later. I don't think we'll get anything out of her like this.
No, she has a side
I'd like
quest.
to ask you some questions about Anna.
Anna. Oh, why did she have to die? She was so happy, so full of life, Anna. She loved that dress in the picture so much. She looked so pretty in it, but now she won't be able to wear it again. Yes, that dress. I can't find that dress anywhere.
That dress?
Play the Switch port, Avalanche.
Her dress. Where
The
is
PC
it?
port crashes all the fucking time.
How did I... She looked so pretty when she wore it for prom. She was the prettiest girl in town that night. So why did she... Where's that dress? Where?
I don't think we'll get much more out of her like this. Maybe if we find the dress and bring it to her, she'll calm down enough to talk.
Actually, I probably should have looked at the list for that one. Because the flavor text is important. We cleared that one. We cleared that one too. Okay, it's somewhere in Anna's house. So we don't need to go on like a fucking craze hunt for it. We can just Well, there we go. This crashes too, apparently. Good thing I saved in the police station. That's the first crash. Yeah, okay, I guess that's still a problem with this game, huh? Funny that I mentioned that, and then it immediately crashes on me. So that's still an issue.
Previously during the investigation.
FK. FK, go fuck yourself. That being said, like, the PC port is prone to crashing so frequently that a lot of people actually straight up can't finish it. Like, as in, I've gotten substantially further into it than most people would ever be able to on the PC version. I couldn't get the PC version to get past, like, the hospital. Right, what fucking direction was I going in? Also, you're allowed to autosave in this one. I think that might also be in the PC port, but still. The crash issues... they're a thing. They're always going to be a fucking thing with this game. I don't think there's ever going to be a version of this game that doesn't just crash at random for no obvious reason. Fortunately, this shit's all skippable.
I'd like...
And there we go. Like, that happens on every version of the game as well, for what it's worth. Like, it just crashes no matter what the fuck. Like, the 360 version crashes. The PC version crashes a hell of a lot more. The PS3 version crashes. This game just crashes. All the fucking time. Which is, like, not great for a game with a manual saving mechanic, but, well. Like, fortunately, it autosaves on chapter complete, but that's kind of the best you're getting.
Look, Zach. It's a picture taken during her prom night.
There are no other pictures of Anna in a dress. This blue dress here, then, must be the one Sally is looking for.
Yeah, the 360 version crashes too.
Sally was right. She sure is pretty.
I have.
That
I was gonna say,
smile
I
would
look
make
behind
any
me.
man
It's on the
turn to
shelf
butter.
behind me. I could like. I could just like spin that shit up again. Why are all the windows green? Why are they green, dude? I don't feel like it was this room before. Apparently it is. Got it.
Zach, this is it. This is the same dress as the one in the prom picture.
Let's take it to Sally.
So that's why we save when we have done just about anything interesting in Deadly Premonition, because this game crashes. I see that has not been addressed. I did find her dress, but first, would you like this bronze card? Oh.
This is it! The dress! This is Anna's dress! Anna! Oh, Anna! Anna!
Sally, we found the dress. So please tell me more about Anna.
Oh. She was such a good girl. She was the most beautiful girl in town, with pretty blonde hair Everyone around her just loved her.
On the night of the murder, was Anna at home?
Yes, I think so.
You think so?
That day. The day she died. I stayed over at a friend's place. If only I'd been here, Anna might not have gone through...
Where did you stay that night?
I was...
Aha. So, in other words, you have no idea what Anna was up to that night.
That's wrong! She wasn't the kind of girl that would walk around at night. She was always dancing under the sun. Yes, under the pouring sunshine, like this.
Zach, look. A key. Fell from Anna's dress. Maybe we can use this to get into Anna's room.
Sorry, Sally, but we're going to have to take a look in there.
You just get a key from this? We completed a side quest. We did it. Well done, everyone. Extra for side missions. Is there a phone in the house to save on in case I crash everything again? Oh shit! Trading card! Who has a giant picture of themselves like this? It's low res too. Gun. Was that necessary?
She's at an age that craves excitement. Doesn't matter what town you're from. Girls will be girls.
Cigarettes.
You know, Zach, in this wonderful country of ours, there are no good old-fashioned towns left. None at all.
This clearly means that she was... Actually, what does it mean?
Day 1. Today is the day of the ceremony, and I'm a little nervous about it. Day 2. The first time he used it on me, it was so amazing. So exhilarating. Day 3. He doesn't let anything slip. I'm really worried about Becky. Day 4. Delivery man Q won't be able to protect Becky. So that's the last page written. It's very interesting. You can learn a lot from a diary.
So we have this unnamed he, Becky, and this delivery man Q. Zach, this could be more interesting than I thought.
Delivery man Q. Who could delivery man Q be? It's gonna be the only guy with a Q in his name, isn't it? That's the logical conclusion. Hang on, I'd like to shave. Oh, I didn't get a bonus for shaving. Does Matt have an earpiece or no? He's talking to Zach. Do not ask questions that you are not prepared to handle the answers to. More saliently, fucking pay attention to the game! This is the point. So Zach's like kind of an enigma. Okay, now what?
Zach, we need to go to Muse's gallery.
No, we don't.
George said to take the road along the lake.
I want to go... Really, just on the road. God, I want to go to the milk barn. Dog. Maybe also the wait, that's George's house. Ah, see, there's a side quest here. could also go to the gunsmith. Roaming Sigourney. No, thank you. Why is that so loud? End me. Roaming Sigourney. So, like, I've played this game on the 360. I completed it to the logical extent that one completes Deadly Premonition, as in I did get all the achievements and stuff.
The movie was the fourth sequel in a series
And
that
I,
started in 1978.
I don't want to do it
That's
again.
right, Zach. It was Superman 4, The Quest for Peace. Lex Luthor was back. It was played by Gene Hackman. That alone made it a must for all us fans.
Which direction am I driving in? God, it's so hard to navigate this. You have no fucking idea. The map is like relative. It's like it changes orientation depending on what direction you're facing. It is insanely weird. And I have no idea why it is like that. But I've also accidentally stumbled onto a trading card, so I'm going to pick it up. Sorry, has never watched Twin Peaks.
Zach, we need to go to Muse's gallery.
Yeah, I know, shush.
George said to...
Bitch!
I went to see every Richard Donner movie on the day they premiered. Every single one. Goonies, Lost Boys, the Lethal Weapon series, but my favorite has to be Lady Hawk. That was back in 1985. The same year as Goonies. Both Rutger Hauer and Michelle Pfeiffer really shine in that one. But more than anything, it's the story setting that was really good. A love story about a cursed knight that changes into a wolf at night, and a cursed maiden that changes into a...
Hang on.
Zach, we'll finish our chat later.
There's a card
Let's
here,
take a
mate.
walk around here.
You gotta get the cards, man. This gives you money and stuff. Those are all closed.
Zach, we need to go to Muse's gallery.
Yeah, I know.
George said to take the road along the lake and go north.
I'm gonna ignore that for the time being. Am I even going in the right direction? Okay, yes, I am. I see the gas station, which I need to go to because I need gas again. Because gas runs out super fucking fast, given the sheer quantity of driving you have to do in this video game.
Zach, picking up from where we left off.
I went to see every Richard Donner movie on the day they premiered. Every single one.
About to get interrupted, baby. No, not car wash. I want fuel. Number 33 remains open here. Is that like the Benjamin Franklin one or talk? Fuck you too then, buddy. Catch you on the fucking flip side.
Zach,
Picking up from where we left off.
I
went to see every Richard Donner movie on the day they premiered. And now I'm done.
Zach, is there something here that you want to check out?
Yeah.
Well, the gallery closes at 1700. But there's no real reason to hurry.
Always be saving, as we have now established that the game does just crash. Quite violently, too. See, now that a day has passed, there might be more shit. Also, Kaysen's here.
Hey, York.
Hey, bro.
Ooh, suits. You have to collect the costumes. That's important. See, this is why it's worth checking. You can also get a pitchfork. Become a real member of an angry mob, you know?
Hey!
Brutal. Where's Lily? Oh yeah, Lily's not here, huh? Can I pet the dog?
Hey, York.
We cannot do Sokoban without Lily being here. Where is Lily? Oh, I can't tell because I'm inside the fucking building! You have to go outside! There is some meaning to all of that shit, by the way. George's house has a card on it, the junkyard. Lily is just fucking nowhere to be found, I don't know.
Zach, we need to go to Muse's gallery.
Yes. Shush.
George said to take the road along the lake and go north.
George doesn't know shit. Shush. I also don't know how to drive. Fuck. Okay, maybe I can pick up a trading card here.
Zach.
Picking up from where we left off.
Zach, we'll finish our chat later. Let's take a walk around here.
Do I have to... Is it outside or... Okay, no, it's here. Fuck this box in particular. I got the card. I never noticed this before, but man's house is covered in red leaves. How about them? How about them apples? The lack of car sound is a Switch thing. That's actually just a Switch porting bug.
Zach,
Cards were in
we
the
need to go
original,
to
yes.
Muse's gallery.
Yeah, he's
George
also.
said
Oh
to
wait,
take
he's
the
also
road
got the red
along
tree.
lake and go north.
Huh. Thinking emoji. Does that indicator seriously never go away for the rest of the game? Does the psychic map shit really just stay there forever? We're never gonna get to hear him talk about movies. It's just not gonna happen. General! Talk to us. We can buy better cars. Speed slow, pass. Handling difficult. Brake weak, power low. We can buy Quint's car. Speed, fast. Handling, difficult. Medium, well-rounded. Flair. You gotta buy Quint's car, right? Quint's car sounds good. Getting a faster car is certainly a fucking priority. Am I kidding? What do you mean, am I kidding? Why is this guy so rude? I'll show you how kidding I am. Look at how ow. You know, I probably should have seen that coming. Actually, hang on. This guy has a side quest. I should talk to him. Inhabitants claim penalty? You can't claim on me. I'm the government. This guy, he's... Okay. Fuck, I just pointed the gun at him. Talk. Talk to me.
Now then, young fella. How do you feel about your current vehicle?
Sucks ass.
Vehicle? It's a piece of crap, but I'm not here to talk about that.
Then how about a little treasure hunt?
Thank you for being honest, York.
Listen up, young man. My junkyard is actually a mountain of treasure. All kinds of treasure lies in those mountains of junk. The problem is, there's so many, I've lost track of where everything is.
Is that funny? Is this truly funny? I think not.
You've caught on already. I can see it in your eyes. I need you to head out in the yard and find certain things for me. If you help me out, I'll customize your car a little.
What are you talking about?
Didn't I tell you to shut up and listen to your superiors? Now, will you do it or not?
I don't see any reason to refuse.
Well said. First, I'll need some low gear parts. With that, I'll be able to boost the engine of your car. You'll find one around E5. Go! Don't just stand there, get going!
Hi. E5. I mean, I just bought a new car. I don't know where the car... Okay, there it is. There's my car. E5? So, like, there. It's... But how do you actually get in there? Oh. 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 Those cars are clipping through the fence. My dude. Okay, well this is 5, but is it E5, you know? Bada bing, bada boom. Get this frame rate out of my room.
This is it. This will save your life someday, son.
You sure know how to exaggerate.
You imbecile. Engine boost is vital for bringing back soldiers alive from war.
Engine boost?
Of course. Engine boost is the basis of everything. Let me tell you a war
Engine
story,
boost
son.
is the basis of everything.
I was leading my unit at the very front line. Things were bad, and sanitary conditions were worse. Endless guerrilla attacks were stripping us of our manpower. Everyone was tired to their limits. There was one sergeant who really rubbed me the wrong way. The boys like to call him Crybaby Timothy. He really gave me headaches, I can tell you.
How?
Just by breathing. His posture was bad. He was weak, slow, easily distracted. I have no idea who thought he was capable of combat in a war zone. He endangered the lives of every member of the unit. Stomach pains. The worst stomach ache ever. Every one of us. It was just cooking. He was using food that was contaminated. I flew into the dugout toilet like an Apache chopper returning to base. I have to tell you, it was a close call. My engine was boosting. And that's what got me there safely, right in the nick of time.
What happened to the unit?
You really want to know? It was a terrible sight. Powerful, athletic men reduced to walking dead. Blinking like crazy, shaking with pain. Their confidence and self-esteem were all crushed. They almost didn't recover.
An interesting story.
So you see the need for engine boost now, do you? I'll keep my side of the promise and get to work on your vehicle.
What a story.
That badge on him is for a sergeant. Looks like it was sewn on something else before it was sewn onto his shirt. I wonder what that's all about.
I put in longer pistons and optimized your lower gears. That should add boost to your speed when you accelerate. But there's still plenty of stuff I can do to make your car go faster. Just come see me again and I'll customize your car a little more.
Cool. Can we talk to him again, like now? Well, now, apparently. Later, maybe. I don't know. Well, I mean, you may have given us a boost in the car, but also I just bought a different car entirely.
Zach, we need to go to Muse's gallery. George said
This one
to take
gets
the
different
road
music.
along the lake and go north.
You can't boost in this one, though. This one handles pretty weird. It's not really much faster, and it handles, like, even more dog shit somehow.
Zach, picking up from where we
That's
left
a
off,
tree!
I went to see every Richard Donner movie on the day they premiered. Every single one. Goonies, Lost Boys, the Lethal Weapon series, but my favorite has to be Lady Hawk. That was back in 1985. The same year as Goonies. Both Rutger Hauer and Michelle Pfeiffer really shine in that one. But more than anything, it's the story setting that was really good. A love story about a cursed knight that changes into a wolf at night.
I want to change car.
And a cursed maiden that changes into a hawk during the day.
The car bad.
Very romantic. Don't you think so, Zach? They can only be together at dusk.
I want to listen to
right
what you're
between
saying.
day and night. Together as humans for only a brief moment. Perfect setting for a fantasy movie. I just had a thought, Zach. I really like those movies that have women changing into animals. Can you tell which movie I just remembered? That's right, Zach. With Nastasia Kinski in the lead role. Now, that was a fantastic movie. But I better concentrate on driving. We'll finish this later.
Fuck this car. This car drives weird. You're corny on Main. And with that, we'll call that a stream for today, because it's late. It's like, I've been streaming for like 3.5 hours. We did some things, I think. We mostly did the optional content today. Close the software, because otherwise it'll fucking crash when I boot the thing up again. thank you all for watching. We'll pick this up again next time, although I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do. Like, do I get on with the story, or do I keep trying to, like, fish out all of these side quests? And there really are a lot of them. I don't know. I think I'll probably just keep trying to do side content until I get bored, which will probably happen quickly.